Hey guys, this is round 5 of our second league with Enter the Infinite Omnitell. Let's get in the game. We won the die roll and we are going to play. We're playing against Yozo. I don't know who that is. Alright, so we got a hand of 6 cantrips and a land that does not cast them. That is most assuredly a mulligan. Alright, so we got a one-time mana source, a cantrip, and the combo. If we scry and we don't even get to see that top card, we have to mulligan again because we pretty much time walk ourselves on land drops. So that's this is a keep because it's got lands and spells. I think it's more important for us to be able to cantrip and stuff as opposed to be worried about our land drops. We want to be cantripping for spells. Alright, so we are cantripping for land drops. So we're going to take a strand, and we're not going to shuffle. Maybe the correct option was to shuffle there. We really, man, I feel like I've had some crazy mulligans, crazy hands with this deck recently, where it's like everything is. I never draw this poorly in paper, ever, where it's just, oh, going to 5 every other game. Oh well, chances are we might be getting stormed out. Alright, maybe not. We can do that at the end of his turn. Because it was a flooded strand, we didn't give him any information. He can just assume that we drew another card, which I'm fine with. He could be on some Delver deck, which, yeah, he's on a Delver deck. No combo deck plays Lightning Bolt. It might just be blue-red Delver. Taxian Probe is a really weird main cantrip spell. I think he might be on blue-red, like, counter burn. Which, I mean, next turn we can literally just play Dream Halls for Enter the Infinite if we draw a land. I mean, obviously you could have counter spells with 6 cards in hand, but still. Looks like he kept a really creature-light hand. I think we just pay for a Gitaxian Probe to look at his hand. I mean, we're not doing anything else right now. So he's got double Force Daze. Triple Lightning Bolt. Gosh. Oh boy. So we have to get through 2 counters, and he's got us at 3 functionally. Alright. I don't think I fetch, because there's nothing fortuitous to do that for. I think we get double bolted at the end of his turn. Okay, so we know his hand is double Force Daze, Lightning Bolt, Delver of Secrets. that is real good. Alright, so if he flips it, we're dead. Just dead. I mean, we're just dead, regardless. Yep. I think we're just gonna go to game 2. I don't think there's any point in playing that out, really. It just could be an opportunity for him to get more information. Blue-red Delver. So he's probably bringing in... I'm really anxious to test this out. Actually, you know, test it out. As opposed to, you know, just look at it and not test it out. Because, I mean, the last time I brought it in, I just mauled to oblivion on terrible hands. Talking with another friend who plays the same deck. We both play this deck. And we think for Thing in the Ice, you cut the combo, one of each of the combos straight across. Dream Halls is just not great. And that's for Thing in the Ice. And then we probably want to cut 2 more cards for Defense Grid. See, the thing about Defense Grid is Defense Grid you use to ensure your combo on your turn. So maybe... We bring in a Boseiju. Take out a fetch. So we're still the same on lands. Still have a minute 20. Okay, we're going to bring in the Thing in the Ice. I want... So we're at 60 now. I want those Defense Grids, and I kind of want this Show and Tell too. I think we take out the Dream Halls. I think we take out an Emrakul. We're going to go ham and play 61. That might be reckless as hell. But we're going to do it. We're going to go for it. So, yeah, we're going to play first. Go ham. Alright, we are going to keep this hand. It has a Thing in the Ice that's probably going to eat some counters. And then, hopefully, we can... so he's going to model 6. He's going to keep his 6. Alright. I think I just have to assume that I whiff on getting a cantrip off of Probe. Because he's playing such a burn heavy build, I don't really want to chance it. Alright, so we got 2 counters and 2 Storm Chaser Mages. Alright, so Thing in the Ice is going to be countered. For sure. Next turn. We're gonna... Can we get another Show and Tell? Okay, that kind of gives us some... just keep slamming it. Like, was a Show and Tell, eat a counter. Sometimes you have to counter spell your own spells. Like, you just have to put stuff out there to get countered. Alright, Lotus Petal, that helps. We can play... He has a Force, a Flusterstorm, 2 Mages. So we don't have a counter, so we gotta assume he would Force in that instance and not Flusterstorm, because we could pay for Flusterstorm. I think we just try this plan out. Either he has to counter it, or we have something that's gonna, happen, and he can't handle this. And then if he does counter this, he quite likely has to force our next turn. Oh, if he has to force this, that means he has to Flusterstorm our next spell, which we will have. I think we have to play the Lotus Petal this turn, so we don't give him Storm Count on Flusterstorm next turn, because that's relevant. All right, so we play Lotus Petal, pass the turn. Okay, so he's going to play a Storm Chaser Mage. So he has a Storm Chaser Mage and a Force of Will, as far as we know, in his hand. Or Force of Will and Flusterstorm. Sorry, there's an alarm going off in my background. So I'm going to mute. Okay, so the car alarm in the background has stopped going off. He hasn't used his Force of Will. I think we're going to make him eat it. Yeah. And it'll trigger Thing in the Ice. So, worst case scenario, we get a Thing in the Ice trigger. Force of Will, discarding Storm... No, what did he discard? He discarded just Storm Chaser Mage. So he has, as far as we know, a Flusterstorm in hand still. Like I said, sometimes you just have to eat their counter spells with your spells, and it's just life. Okay. That was my turn. Okay, another Storm Chaser Mage. The fact, if he doesn't play a land, that he has to play a land. He didn't play a land, so that pretty much tells me, oh, well, we just got it now. We're going to play this defense grid. And he has to counter it or he loses. Is how I read the card right now. Counter it or lose the game if you're a Delver player. That's what it says. Okay, he reveals nothing, and we're going to cast Emrakul with Omniscience. He should probably scoop. I imagine he scoops. Okay, I guess he's just going to let me... Okay. Game 3. Whew. Alright, so Thing in the Ice there. Had we had a cantrip heavy hand, would have flipped. So, I definitely like it as conceptually. It could be pretty powerful. I mean, right now we are out 2 Dream Halls, an Emrakul, an Enter the Infinite, and a land for Boseiju. And we're playing 61 cards. That might be really ill-advised considering we're on 19 lands and 3 Lotus Petals. We do run a lot of cantrips, so that might be okay. We are on the draw this time, which makes a huge difference in the Delver matchup. We could be playing against potentially Stifle. We didn't see it game 1 or game 2, but we have to assume that there's some Stifles, especially on the play. He might be holding Stifles. I think we're going to keep it, though. Keep it just like it was. Okay, Thing, land, lands and show and tell. No cantrips. Ugh. So I think we gotta throw this away. Just because our action doesn't line up and we don't have any pieces to go with that. We do have Boseiju, so it's uncounterable. Maybe we just try and draw. Maybe we just try and draw into. Instant sorcery. So Thing in the Ice is still counterable. Maybe we keep it. I think we keep it. And he now knows everything. So he's going to look at this hand and he's going to laugh. Because if I saw this hand, I would laugh too. So I think we go island. Maybe do we have to go Boseiju Island? Okay. Okay, let's see what we draw. Another Boseiju. Well, that's a dead card. Maybe we try and bait a Wasteland. That would be kind of funny. So we're gonna bait a Wasteland. He's on blue-red Delver, and he has, it looks like he's not on a budget build. So it's not unreasonable to assume that he has Wastelands. Okay, we can't try and show and tell this turn, because if we had played the Ancient Tomb, we would just make all colorless mana. He can still counter this, which is fine, but he cannot counter our next turn show and tell once we have the Ancient Tomb, probably an island actually in play. Unfortunately, Omniscience doesn't get us anything. We just, we don't have any action. Omniscience. So we can go Ultra. We're gonna go Ultra on him. Can't stop us. We're gonna put an Omniscience into play. Maybe he just scoops to us dropping Omniscience. He knows, maybe he just scoops. That'd be real cool. We don't actually have the win here. Alright, so we just baited a Pyroblast. Fantastic. But we have another Omniscience on the stack. I guess. Oh, he could counter it. He could have a Force of Will. Oh, he has a Daze. Oh, that feels nasty. We can't pay for it. We just got wrecked by being stupid. Alright, well. Hitting cantrips off the top is real live. This is a blue spell, so it's definitely pyroblastable. Thing in the Ice might actually be worse off in the blue-red Delver matchups just because of Pyroblast. But I assume he has 4. Surgical Extract, Omniscience. That's fine. Oh, show and tell. Yeah. Now we are on pure Thing in the Ice. He's got all 4. Oh, I got cute trying to cast that second Omniscience. Not that, we didn't have a way to go off in response. In some games it can be correct to just put the Omniscience out there and wait for it. But in this instance with Pyroblast, being something that he can do. It probably wasn't actually correct. We'll just make our land drop. Hopefully we can chain cantrips. He might. Okay. Chaining cantrips is real good for us. I should not have played that ancient tomb. Playing that ancient tomb was real bad, actually. So we're going to put back this Boseiju that's dead and a flooded strand, and then we're going to brainstorm again. Yeah. So we're going to put back Boseiju. We're going to put back flooded strand. No, wait, we don't want that Boseiju, so we want to shuffle it away. So Boseiju, flooded strand. Maybe, I mean, he doesn't know what we have in our hands, so he has to, he knows we have no blue mana. So he probably knows we can't activate this thing in the ice. It feels real bad. Okay. Was coming. We have to shuffle that stuff away because it's trash on top and pass the turn. We have to, can we even really hit runner? Delver. Enter the infinite. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How close can we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that close. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn. So we're not close. We could, however, hard cast an omniscience. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we can't. We're one short. Looks like he is. Okay, so he's another Delver. Preordain. Okay, I'm going to take the Brainstorm. And Brainstorm. If he flips these, we're just dead. We're going to put back Vein, Grid, Cast Ponder. Oh. We wanted to fetch there. Yeah, Ponder didn't do us anything. We're just going to have to shuffle. Force of Will. If he flips, we're just dead. He probably has a bolt in hand, so I mean, we're probably just dead anyway. Yep, we're just dead. I like to go out on my own terms sometimes. Fortunately, there's nothing I can counter with Force of Will. Alright, so we went 3 and 2. Delver decks continue to vex me. That blue-red Delver matchup especially, it seems like... Let's go to the deck real quick. Okay, it seems like that's probably maybe the worst Delver matchup, not that they're not all really bad. I think Delver matchups are just in general terrible for show and tell. You have to answer, I mean, every threat they play, you pretty much have almost no answer for them, because you're not really a deck of answers. You're like just trying to jam your combo through. But their deck is literally like 12 dudes, 18 lands, and then 30 answers. Like just 30 soft permission spells and or get you dead faster spells. So you have to play faster than all of their answers and have all of the permission to get past their permission, or you're dead. And they just have to answer one spell. So they only have to fight over one spell. You kind of have to try and fight past all of their spells. Like one Delver of Secrets, if they land them and can protect them, it's just as good as them playing a show and tell. Like a resolved Delver of Secrets can be just as fatal, just as fatal as you resolving show and tell into Omniscience. If they're executing their game plan of cantripping and getting permission, they're running at least 8 soft permission or 8 permission spells of Daze, Force of Will, some number of Spell Pierce, so probably 10 to 14 if they're running Flusterstorms. And then he brought in Pyroblasts, which were instant speed Vindicates. So that seems like maybe the worst Delver matchup that there is, and we got wrecked. So yeah, that's how it is. But thanks for watching. I'll try to do more of these videos more often. As I get the opportunity to, I'm going to try and pick up some Dazes and just try and test out different configurations. I have all of these cards in paper minus a Flusterstorm, so this is really just me honing down what version of the deck or what build of this deck I want to play in paper. I don't get out as much to play in paper as I used to when I was a young single man with no children, but now I'm a happily married father of 2. So you gotta take, there's trades in life. I wouldn't take it back for anything. Not even Magic. But anyway, this is Yawgmoth for the Prez. I appreciate you guys watching, the 1 or 2 of you that are watching, and catch you guys next time. Thanks.